Digging deep with Duchess, digging deep with Duchess. The deeper it goes, the realer it gets. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Digging deep with Duchess on your screen. Oh. Hi, my beautiful people. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Digging Deep with Duchess. I'm so excited that we are finally back shooting our another episode for today on this prestigious show. I'll call my show prestigious because, yeah. Welcome back to Digging Deep with Duchess, everybody. I'm so sorry that I'm not consistent. I'm gonna say that. I'm so sorry about that. The host has been feeling discouraged and feeling lazy and feeling sick because the weather has changed. It is now cold, you understand? So the weather can be very gloomy and can be some type of way, sometimes. So, and I'm also a normal man being, so yeah. I'm so sorry for not posting a video last week. So here we are today, looking cute, looking gorgeous, and we are back on our feet. Hopefully we can keep consistent. So thank you guys if you are watching today. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you click on that subscribe button and also click on your bell button so you can get a notification whenever I post a new video. And you can like this video if at the end of this video you like what I talk about today. You can like this video, and also you can put whatever you think or your own perspective on whatever topic we talk about in the comment section. I would like to hear you guys' idea. I would like to hear you guys' perspective about what I say, since I mostly be on my show by myself. So it would be nice, even though I'm not able to bring some of you guys to my show, it would be nice to hear your own impact on whatever I talk about in the comment section. So once again, thank you guys for being on my show today, and we are gonna go right into today's episode. Anyways, the show is divided into three segments. No, am I high? Three segments. Yeah, three segments. Which the first one is the fashion segment, and the second part is the main topic of the show, and the last part is the digging deep into the jar. That's how we have this here. And what do you guys think about my background? Before we talk about that, let's go into the first segment of today, which is the fashion segment. Now I can stand up so I can actually show you guys what I'm wearing today. If you like what I'm wearing, first of all, put in the comment section, put who Duchess, who Duchess. I don't know, just put who Duchess, who Duchess. Just put that. Like today, I'm wearing this beautiful jumpsuit. I saw it on Cardi B, and I was like, oh, I need to have that. And when I saw it on No Fashion Style, I work with No Fashion Style with Instagram and TikTok as their influencer, and I saw this as one of their options. I was like, yes, I need to have it. It has a glove, like let me show you guys, like I'm gonna talk. Wait, let me show you the back. Wait, don't fall down. Make I don't go further because I'm trying to show you people. Then let me show you guys. You've seen everything like that, yes. So yes, if you want to purchase this, you can go use my discount code SAIDU/13. I'm going to put it up here so you can go purchase from the No Fashion Style. I'll also put the link also to go purchase. Then also, I am wearing this beautiful, I don't know what to say, it's sandal. You people call it slippers. I don't know. It's in my head. It's sandal. So cute. Like, can you see? Oh, it's the shape. Oh, I remember this shoe. It's from Zara, by the way. I remember there's this lady I call Skribo. I will try and post this so she can see it. I call her Skribo. She wore this shoe to a party, and I was at the party, and I saw the shoe on her leg, and I'm like, I don't talk to her like that. Oh, I used to talk to her before, but before that time, I didn't talk to her for like a long time. But it's all those friendships that if you don't talk to them, you see them, and she's way older than me. So I saw her in like Markham. We went for a party in Markham, and she was wearing this shoe, I was like, let me try the shoe. She gave me the shoe. I wore the shoe. I'm like, excuse me, but I'm not giving you the shoe. She's like, huh? I'm like, I'm not giving you the shoe. I don't care. This shoe is mine. She's like, I don't have any shoe to wear. Just I'll give you my slippers that I wore. She was like, which kind of woman? I'm like, yeah. I really love this. Like, this is growing old with me. The shape, the Zara has weird shape, and I have this evil eye or blue eye, whatever you call it. I'm into weird stuff like that. So imagine doing matching just to match. I decided not to wear wig today because why? Why will I wear a wig? Look at me. And I did my makeup myself, and I had this bangle just to have some accessory. I see my nails still looking cute. It's been almost 2 weeks, but it's still looking cute. What else? Yeah, that's it. That's it for today on the fashion segment. That's it for today on the fashion segment. If you like what I'm wearing, let me know in the comment section. If you feel like you have whatever you want me to try, also let me know in the comment section. And let's go right into today's topic, which is very, very controversial. But if you're still here, thank you for still being here. Don't go anywhere. Sit down where you are, or put that AirPod in your ears and listen to what I'm about to say, because we're about to talk about today's segment. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. We're about to start. So let us go right into today's topic. Today, the topic that I'm going to put in today's episode is bad bitches have bad days too. Okay? Bad bitches have bad days too. Okay, so I'll be talking about depression and mental health and everything. I know I've talked about mental health before, which is like seasonal depression and everything. But I want to talk about mental health and how it is in general in our community and whatever is going on. The reason why I want to talk about this today is because I've been having a lot of DM on my Instagram and Snapchat where a lot of ladies, because I'm very, very open on my TikTok. Most people know me for my TikTok, and people that know me for my TikTok know I'm very, very open about my life and open about everything on TikTok, which is my own preference and it's my will to do. And I feel like, okay, you guys actually like what I do, and a lot of you follow me and want to emulate what I do, and I feel like, and that reason, I feel like with that I became so relatable to you guys, because you guys can be able to relate to me, and that makes you guys feel like you can come into my DM and say so many things, right? And sometimes I don't want to, like, I have a lot of people on my DM that will be like, oh, I don't want you to talk about me. I don't want you to mention my name. I just feel like I have you are someone I can talk to because you're so real. And I'm like, in my head, I don't know how we say it in a way that it's not going to be offensive, because I can't really answer everybody, because some of you people's story are very traumatizing, and some of you people's story are very triggering, that I'm like, wow. So I'm just going to split this into 3 parts. You know, I always split my thing into 3 parts. The first part is I'm going to like talk about the fact that you guys come into. No, okay, that will be the last part, because I want you to see how. The first part is I'm going to talk about how, because I see a lot of people are depressed. So I'm going to talk about how you guys can overcome depression in my own little way, how I can help you overcome depression. And also the second part, I will talk about you yourself, like as like us, you yourself, me, myself, us, like our culture and everything. Then the last part, I'm going to talk about the fact that you guys come to my DM with something like that, okay? So let's do it like that. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it again. We're going to do like the first part. I'm going to talk about depression and how you guys can navigate that, and how I like my own perspective and how I help myself, and maybe it can be helpful to you. And the second part, I'm gonna talk about you, yourself, me, myself, us, our culture, how this is, and the third part, I'm gonna talk about the fact that you guys are in my DM with that. Okay, so let's go to the first part. The first part, we're gonna talk about depression. Let me take a sip. Why I'm talking about depression is because reading, like, even though I don't reply you guys, I try to read a lot of you guys' story. And reading you guys' story, I see some things that I can relate to when I was living back in Nigeria. And then I see some, that's why I said some things triggers me and some things are really traumatizing. Which make me conclude that a lot of people, a lot of you guys are going through a lot. I acknowledge that. A lot of you guys are going through a lot. A lot of you guys are going through a lot. I acknowledge that. I get that. And I feel so bad. I'm at a place that I wish I have that power to like make things better for a lot of you guys, make things better for even myself, because I'm like you guys, I have depression too and it doesn't go away. It goes, but it's not something that just go, it can go and come back. And I said a lot of you are going through a lot. We have some people that are going through a lot in marriage. We have some people that are going through a lot in relationship. We have some people that are going through a lot, like even married women telling me they are going through a lot with their kids. So she did, and I'm like, I don't have kids. Why are you telling me this? You have a lot of people that are going through education. Like, you know, a lot of people that come and tell me that they have duped you. And I'm like, okay. So, and first of all, I want you, one thing I can implore you guys to do is, number one, find the depth of whatever problem you're going through. If it's a relationship, try and find a depth of the problem. When I mean a depth, okay, let's say you're having a problem in your marriage, right? First of all, find that thing that makes you sad, because when you're sad, it leads you to thinking, and when you're thinking, it leads you to you being depressed. Find that thing that always makes you depressed in that relationship. And when you're able to identify that, you feel comfortable about yourself. You'll be like, okay, this is what is causing this. Okay, can I talk about this with this person, with my partner? Then if it's something you're able to talk about with your partner, talk about it with your partner. And that's what's like communication. That's when communication comes in, because we as human beings, we expect our partner to know, let them know things about us, but they don't know everything. They are not witches and wizards. They are not God. Even if we all have one pinch of witchcraft in us, it's not that we know everything. So that's why communication comes in. If it's something that you can work out, then you work it out. But if it's something that you can't work out, then you'll be like, oh, this thing is making me sad. This thing is making me depressed. I've tried my best to work it out. Must you kill yourself in that thing? Come out for there. Because if you don't come out for there, 1 year we go, 2 years we go, 3 years we go, you will keep being sad. You're not able to work it out. You are more depressed. And you're blaming who you're not supposed to blame for your predicament. Because sometimes, some partner can be intentionally hurting you, but sometimes they might not be intentionally hurting you. You guys have to talk about it so you guys can part way and make life easier for yourself. That's one. So let's say, okay, is this sickness that is causing you to be depressed? Is this sickness that is causing you to be depressed? I know that a lot of people are sick in Africa and they don't have access to good health care, which I can't blame. I just wish the government in my country makes things better for you guys so that healthcare will be easier. But also, there's one thing I notice about you guys. Even when you have access to health, you'll be sick. I do that too sometimes. You'll be sick. That's not being real. I'm not lying. I do that too as African. you will be sick. But because we have that mentality, we are depressed about it all. But you don't want to go to the doctor. You'll be like, oh, if I go to the doctor, they will find another thing. Please, if you don't go and they find what is wrong with you, and they diagnose what is wrong with you, how will that thing have a cure? They say prevention is better than cure. If you don't try to find a way to prevent your predicaments, how would you find a cure for your predicaments? And when you keep being in this way, you don't want to work towards finding something, finding a prevention to get a cure for yourself. You keep beating you up. You can get it depressed. I'm talking to you as much as I'm talking to myself. That's a way to find out. Like, go to that doctor. I know that it might be expensive. In Africa, as much as there are expensive doctors, there's also doctors that are cheap. If you cannot afford expensive one, I know there are so many quack ones. Find the one that is good. Encourage yourself. Go. Get better. If you know, okay, we are very prayerful in Africa, right? If you are able to go to the doctor and you know that, okay, this is what is wrong with you, you go know where you want carry your prayer enter. Well, I'm going to kill. Now, what I want to pray about with this ulcer, oh Jesus, Baba God, heal me this ulcer. Cancer, heal me this cancer. Pneumonia, like whatever is wrong with you, you understand? You will know that, okay, that's what you want to pray about. Or that's what you want to start buying your medication about. Okay? I'm just trying to implore you. Because a lot of you come talk about your health, talk about everything. It's like, why are you telling me? Go to a doctor. Just go to a doctor. A lot of you are traumatized from young. Find a therapist. I know that they don't teach us how to speak out, but I'm begging you guys. I'm not someone to speak out to. Find a therapist. Find a therapist. A practitioner that is trained in that aspect, that knows how to help you get better. Because if you don't seek help, you keep getting worse and worse and worse, and you don't get better. And you keep getting more depressed and more depressed. And I want all of us to live long. As much as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. When I feel like I'm getting low, I get a seek help. So find a way. So now, I just use that 3 illustration. In other things, whatever aspect in your life that's making you depressed, find whatever you think it is, right? Find whatever you think it is. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna work for you. Just find whatever you think it is, and I'm sure it's gonna work for you. Then, let me take a sip. Then, another way our employees know in everything we talked about is finding a depth of what your problem is. Then let's now talk about you finding a solution. I also talk about finding a solution in part of you seeking help or having that communication or trying to make yourself feel better. In seeking help, what I do is I love to cook. Sometimes I don't eat the food. But I try to make sure I cook something I can keep for future purpose. When I'm depressed, sometimes I just cook. When you guys see me that I cook a lot of food, it's not that I eat that food. I give friends and whatever. I just cook. Find something, cook. I have someone that was my DM that was like, I like to go to the beach to cry. I'm like, why are you going to the beach to cry? I'm sorry I talk about it, but I will not mention your name. I'm sorry. I'm like, if you like to go to the beach, just go to the beach, take a book, or buy a board. Buy a board. Do painting. When you do something like that, you like to go to the beach, do something like that. When people walk around you, you're bringing out good energy. And your energy is attracting other good energy from people around you. You're annoying to you. You're even making people around you that are sad, ill. And let's say you're having, maybe you just left that relationship of many years that is hurting you, but you are giving yourself that peaceful energy. Maybe somebody like that is going to somebody like that likes you, walk around, walk up to you and talk to you. That's how you start another chapter of your life. I love music. I listen to music when I'm really down. I have this Miss Tasha Cobbs. Oh, Tasha Cobbs. Oh, that woman. And music lifts me up. Then Cissy Winers. And music lifts me up. When I listen to those music, I feel so much better. I won't lie to you. I love beauty. I love to do my makeup. I love to dress up. I love to look nice. My dear, it doesn't take you a lot to do that. Just do your makeup. If you are someone like that, like me, dress up. Dress up. Dress up. Do that makeup. If the weather's nice, go out. Right now it's snowing. I'm going to check if the ground is not that bad, if I'm able to drive out. I'm supposed to go get some medication for myself. Then I'm going to go to the mall and try and buy some things for myself. Because what? That makes me feel good. And I work so hard. So if you work so hard, what else do you need in this life? Take care of yourself. Find something that makes you feel much more better. If it's relationship, if you're someone that likes to be in a relationship, pick yourself up. Move on. The next boy or the next girl will find you. If it's that job, pick yourself up. Go and find that job. The next job, even better. They say when one door closes or when one window closes, God will open another big door or another big window in a supernatural way. So while you down, my sister, my brother, pick yourself up, okay? Pick yourself up. I don't want you to be in my DM saying you're depressed. Why are you depressed? I know we're all depressed. And also get to that stage. But try every time you are in that stage, pick yourself up. Everybody has a bad day. Bad bitches have their own bad day. But always try to pick yourself up, okay? Just know that I love you. I'm with you. I relate with you. And it's not like I'm screaming at you. I just want every one of us to feel better. You guys know I'm very real with you, okay? So let's move to the second part, which is you, me, us, culture. I know I've talked a little bit about that in the first part, which is our culture. I'm going to talk about the African culture because I'm from Africa, but I've spoken with a lot of brown people and people from different culture, and I see that they also have almost the same issue as us. Like, why is it? Thank God for now, like this generation, the generation Z has made a lot of things better, that we are now a little bit more open. Like even me, I'm starting to talk to my mom, starting to like being open about some trauma. Like even our parents, I'm trying to talk to, as much as I'm trying to talking to my mom, I try to make sure my mom talks to me. And even when I have an opportunity to bring my parents here, I would love to make sure my parents see therapists because they have their own trauma they've gone through. Imagine if you are, okay, I'm in the generation, like I'm in the 90s. So I always say the people that gave birth to us the 90s were really young. Their parents, like, I'm just trying to say with few elderly people I've seen around me, like my aunties, my cousins, that parent doesn't really have that much training to give to them. So they didn't really train us well. All they did was whooping our ass, talking shit to us, not even caring. All they care about is us having that education, make sure we do this. If we don't do this, they don't want us to go for what we like. They just want us to make sure we have that education, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be that thing, so we don't be like them or we don't be like their parents. Which I feel like, why are you putting your trauma on me? Like, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be an actress. I want to have my own talk show. I want to be a philanthropist. But they don't get it, and I don't feel they might not get it for a while because they were not taught to get it. I wish if they were taught to get it, they would have done better by training us better. That's how I feel. And with some talk, because right now I've been talking to my dad and my mom, the talk I've not had with them, and I feel like that comes with that, like our culture, as the way they were brought up. So they brought us up in a way for us not to speak out. Please speak out. If you feel like you need help, Speak. I'm begging you with everything, with all the scratch. Like, I'm begging with all the anxiety, with all the depression, with all the bipolar, with all the PTSD, with all the trauma in my life. I'm begging with all the ADHD. I'm begging with seek help. I seek help. That's why I know all the names. So I know, okay, God, heal me of my bipolar. Baba, God of Pastor Eze, heal me of my depression. My bipolar, my depression is coming back. Heal me. So I know where my direction of prayer is. Please speak out. Seek help. Seek help. Me, you, her, seek help. Whatever culture you have, you are black, you are white, you're from Nigeria, you're from Ghana, you're from Kenya, you're from Africa, Australia, America, Antarctica, Asia. I'm trying to mention all the continents in the world. Europe, whatever you're brought up, whatever culture you're brought up, if you are brought not to speak out, I implore you, please do. Please do speak out. Because, depression is real. Anxiety is real, especially if you live alone. Okay, there's something I saw on Instagram yesterday. I live alone and I get really sick a lot because I have chronic asthma. And when I saw the article, they were like, oh, this guy was missing for a week and his friends were looking for him. So they were like, they've searched everywhere, they've called everywhere, they searched everywhere. And they didn't see this guy. So they were like, okay, let them go to his apartment. Because let them go to his apartment. So they were like, okay, his neighbors were already like, there's a smell coming out from his apartment. So they were like, okay, let him go to his apartment. Whatever, maybe his fridge, whatever. They went to his apartment. This guy was dead in his apartment. They did an autopsy. He died of depression and starvation. I guess this guy was depressed. We didn't know if he had food or not. Or maybe he was depressed that he couldn't eat. And he was not able to seek for help. And he said this guy has a nice apartment and everything. He lived alone. Please seek help. I'm imploring all of you. I want to live long as I want you guys to live long. So I'm imploring you to seek help, please. Whatever help you can seek the help. It might not come with family member. If family member triggers you, seek help from where you think it did not trigger you, but not from me. That's why we go to the next part. Okay, I need to stand up. I need to stand up and talk to you guys. You guys, what did I do to you guys? I know I'm very relatable, but I'm not a therapist. First of all, like, I appreciate the fact that you guys trust me enough to be able to come into my DM and tell me your story. I feel so honored. I feel so grateful for that. And I hear your story. I hear what you're going through. I hear you. But I just want to implore you, like, coming to me, even though I'm able to say, okay, I feel like you guys come to me. I feel like you guys come to me because I share my story too. And I feel like you guys come to me to be able to. There was this, okay, for example, there was this call I got. Once again, I'm so sorry I talked about you. This girl was crying on the phone and I wanted to hang up. She was calling me on Snapchat. So I was like, who is this person? So I picked the call. I wanted to hang up. But I was like, no. She was crying and crying and crying. I'm like, oh my God, why are you crying? And everything she was saying, at that point, I was depressed too. I was like, what the fuck? Thank God so I was like smoking. I was like, ah. So I listened to her. And I'm like, even on Insta, there was one girl on Instagram. She sent me a voice note. She was calling me. I didn't pick her call. She sent me a voice. I listened to it like 15 minutes, telling me a story. Some I could relate to because some maybe I've experienced something like that. And I'm like, because the thing, they remember something. So I beg you in the name of Jesus. I did not study psychology. I know how to handle my own story. And I'm trying to be strong enough to be able to handle your story. But that doesn't mean after I finish talking to you, I don't go in that corner in my house to cry. Because your story has triggered my story, has triggered me. So I beg you. I feel, like, once again, I feel so honored that you come to my DM to talk about what you're going through, but please don't come to my DM. Don't do that. I was not trained to do this. I don't know how to do this. I'm wise. Yeah, I feel like I'm a goddess. I feel like God has brought me into this world to solve some problem. Maybe when I get that calling, I will go and study psychology and maybe be spiritual, maybe a spirit, because I would love to be a spiritual guardian. I know I have that in me. But as of right now, I don't have that. I have some spiritual insights. Your stories are too much for me to handle. Your stories are too hard for me to handle. They are so deep. But it shall not me. And me got trauma picking. So you can still talk to me, but take it easy. If you feel like it's too much trauma, seek help from people that are actually trained to help you out, okay? I feel that has helped you. So, anyways, my voice is high pitch. I don't know why. That's what it is today. Anyways, we're going to end the this segment of today's show. I hope what I said I didn't offend anybody. If I feel like I offend you, I'm very, very sorry. I'm just trying to be real and trying to be relatable with you guys, because I am an human being like you guys. Even though I feel like I'm famous and you guys feel like, okay, you will never meet me one day, so you feel like you can pour your out to me, don't do that. I have flesh and blood like you. Even if you don't call me or you don't send me a voice note, just send you that DM about your trauma. I don't want to call you out because your story, I acknowledge your story, but respect me as much as I want to respect you, okay? Thank you so much. Anyways, hope you are still here. Hope you are still here. And if you are still here and you have not clicked on that subscribe button, this is an avenue for you to click on that subscribe button. Click on the bell button so you can get a notification when I post a video every Friday by 5 p.m. And like, subscribe, share, and don't touch that guy. Don't go anywhere, because we are going straight to the next part of the show, which is digging deep into the jar. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to my show. Welcome back to Digging Deep with Duchess. Wait, did we sing this song when we started? Digging deep with Duchess, digging deep with Duchess. The deeper it goes, the realer it goes. Sing with me. Subscribe, like, share, comment, digging deep with Duchess on your screen. And you know we are on digging deep to the jar, digging deep to the jar. I don't know why my voice is high pitched today, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is the part whereby we have this jar here, and in this jar we have series of paper that is filled with question and answers. And all I'm gonna do is what I do is every week I have I just write something inside that shows that relates with today's topic. So it's either a truth or dare or a question and answer, and I am obliged to do whatever it tells me to do. You know the vibes. You already know the vibes. We keep it real here, so I have to do it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put my hand in a jar, do it randomly. I'm not gonna show you guys what I wrote, because I have a very bad writing, okay? And I don't want you guys to judge me. We don't want no judgment here. We don't want no judgment here. We don't want no judgment. We don't want no judgment here. So let's just go right into it. Digging deep to the jar, digging deep to the jar. Yeah, this is why I'm not showing you guys stuff. My writing is really bad. I don't know. It says, how many mental health diagnoses do you have, and what is the craziest measure you use to help yourself? Me say if I cannot read. Boy, me go like current. Me say if I can. I cannot read my own writing. I know. So I have, everybody has Google diagnosis. I know you have Google diagnosis. I have Google diagnosis. I will give you some Google diagnosis, but the diagnosis that doctor gives me, I have bipolar, I have depression, I have anxiety, I have PTSD. Yeah. Then Google, somebody on TikTok told me one day, like, Duchess, the way you used to do, I think you have like ADHD. I have problem with that ADHD. And I'm like, was I go and check because I'm always and I'm like, maybe I've never gone to check if I actually do, but I feel like maybe I do. But I'm sure I have bipolar. That's why I've been having like mood swings and having all these. You understand? So then the other part of the question is, what crazy measure do I use to help myself when I'm depressed? What crazy measure do I use to help myself when I'm depressed? Don't judge me. You guys, I said I listen to music, I cook, I do everything. So if I've cooked and I've listened to music and I've dressed up, I've done makeup and I'm still depressed, you know what I do? I'm like, Duchess, you need some more, you need some D, you need some Kilimanjaro, you need some bar, you need some D, you need some Kilimanjaro. So I know I need some Kilimanjaro. So I always make sure I go find some Kilimanjaro to help myself. To the point that even if you guys know I have one black thing, it's called Boluwaji. I will stick it to my toilet. I will sit down on it. I will use the other pink one, put it on the upper part. Do it. Sometimes I will do it to the point like I will look like I'm about to have convulsion. Yes. After that, I will sleep. The next morning, I'll be like, refresh. I'm good as new. So some of you need some D. Some of you need some P in your life. You need some D, you need some P in your life. So that will help your depression too. So I advise you take that measure too. It might actually help you. So before we end the show, that's gonna end our show. So before we end the show, all I'm gonna say is, if you feel like you're going through anything, either our men or our women, please speak out. Our men are also designed not to speak out, especially black men. Please, I implore you, speak out. Seek help from people that can help you. People you feel that can help you, not me. Then, women, seek help. Seek help from people that you feel like can help you, not me. If you seek help to me too, I'm looking for help. All I'm looking for is money and help. If you come to me, I will shop your money and I will not help you. I might eventually maybe add some trauma to you again because I might hurt you. So I'm just being real with you, being real here. So anyways, see you guys next week. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this show, and subscribe, share this video with your family and friends, and click on that bell button so you can get a notification when I post another video next week. And I'm gonna see you on the next episode next week. Bye.